I don't like games with long loading screens or loading bars. You don't need to show me that. Give me a cutscene and play it in the background. I don't need to see it. It's 2016. That's just lazy. Bit aliens though.
Morning, Eva. Your wake-up has been sanctioned by the ISA. We lost contact with the ground crew 450 hours ago. We have tried to establish further communications, but we are not getting any responses.
Hello, Johnny Five's cousin.
We need you to investigate.
Okay, doesn't it make sense to do visual checks?
Someone's a fan of Wally.
We have already looked at the data.
Or Wally.
The ISA has made the executive decision that you report to the surface post-haste. You are our emergency response.
What exactly is the emergency?
The ground crew found an organism the ISA believed to be dangerous. We need to re-establish communication.
Yeah, it's been really crap for us. I don't know what's happened. And what I'll do is I'll take the Xbox off the mains for 30 seconds and reset it. It tends to clear up everything, but yeah. Oh, we're running, as I can see my hands pumping away. That's a bit weird. Even when I move slowly. Oh, this is an auto run. Okay, so I'm clearly on some kind of spaceship. Someone tried getting to a website and didn't work. What's that? Starfleet Command? Hey, Jay. Dude, sorry about not replying to your message yesterday. My notifications have been absolutely scuppered. I've not had game invites, messages, nothing's been popping up on screen until I reset my Xbox this morning, and all of a sudden I got your message. So I'm really, really sorry I missed your message yesterday, dude. We could have done with your help on Battleborn. Oh, so I can pick up. So I can pick things up. Let's have a look at that. Okay. No, it's. I hate when Xbox plays up like that. It's crappy. So apologies, my friend. Apologies.
Pick up your EMT. It's on the side.
What the hell's my EMT? What's that? EMT, emergency manipulation tool. Spacesuit. I'm not sure they should have gone with the almost Starfleet insignia though. That's a bit strange. Ah.
Okay. We are going to take a lander to Europa. Make your way to the docking station.
I want to get into this room. There's no inventory menu. What's my passcode? I wonder. I wonder if I get a chance to come back and have a look at it. We can rotate it. There's nothing. Could be a laptop. Going by the air vents on the side. Daniel McLean. There must be a way of getting into there, but let's see what happens. I like it. I like it. It takes a while to get used to him. To be fair, it was a laptop. Okay. Not my laptop though. Oh, there's an email there. To Everton internal to Eva. The current ship status is as following. Is as following. Okay. Recommend addressing the power fluctuations before cryostasis. I'm about to initiate my cryostasis. Let Tom know if he needs to have to be known to wake me. I'll guess I'll hear. I must be Ava. Okay. So that's me laying down, me going into cryostasis. Okay. I kind of want to get into that guy's office, but... Okay, this is ominous. Oh. I'm clearly in a spacesuit already. Oh crap. Alright, so whatever happens, I'm leaving the ship. Fair enough.
What's the ship's status?
I have performed the necessary checks. The Europa lander is ready to launch.
The subtitles could be a bit bigger though. This is the Turing Test, Jay. It comes out on Xbox One tomorrow. It's kind of a Portal 2-esque puzzler. I saw the trailer at E3 and it just absolutely blew my mind. Audio log?
I think that's everything wound up, Tom.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm ready to go down for the long sleep then.
That's me talking to
night,
Tom,
Ava.
the AI.
I will miss your assistance. The ship will be very quiet without you here.
Night. See you when I wake up, Tom.
Oh, that's clearly me talking to Tom, the AI, before I went into cryostasis. As I was in cryostasis, a team has gone down to the planet. And now something's gone wrong, so I've been woken from cryostasis to go and find out what's happening.
Residuals before nulling, -02, -04, -01. X and Z null to 0. Looking good.
Okay, good. Horizon check right on time. How's things, Christopher?
Good. I am go for power descent.
I can confirm. You are go for power descent.
Roger that. I am running the PDI program. 80-degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Engine 1 ignition. Engine burn.
Suppressing 400 alarm.
Balance.
Alright, so that's the crew heading down to the planet's surface.
The landers are ready.
Good. Thanks, Tom. You okay now, Sarah?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you, Daniel. I've done this before.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's just another 10 years of my life.
So there's
The
that.
landers are ready.
Good. Thanks, Tom. You okay now, Sarah?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you, Daniel. I've done this before.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's just another 10 years of my life.
Okay. So someone that's going to crew and the cryostasis? Do you really need full screen showing exactly the same stuff? Well, that's a star. Let's have a look at the window. And we see space. Space. I hate to say this, but I think I'm kind of running like a girl. Okay, so these landers have already been launched, so this must have been what the crew launched themselves into the planet. And there was one left for me. Oh, that sure as hell doesn't look safe, does it? Oh, this could be fun. I'm loving the detailing inside the capsule. That's kind of cool.
Retro?
Go.
Fido?
Go.
Guidance?
Go.
Control?
Go.
Telcom?
Go.
Then we are go for launch initiating.
Separate.
Oh, hello.
Engaging retrofire. I'm running
Oh,
the
wow.
program. 80-degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Trajectory looks good.
That's
Fido
good.
to alarm.
we're
It
going
looks like we're
backwards.
coming in too fast.
We are slightly short of the landing site. We are going to have to burn late.
The subtitles are terrible.
Go.
Full retrograde.
Landing site should be S-I-T-E, not sight as in vision. Oh dear, that's not a good start. It's pretty, though.
Open the door.
Welcome to Europa.
You can see the difference between landing on planet in this and landing on planet on No Man's Sky. So this is planet Europa. Now I'm not sure if this is a planet that's been colonised by us or... Oh, invisible wall. I can't move beyond this point. That is annoying. What's the point? Why not just... Oh, okay. I hate when games just throw in invisible walls. It just breaks it. Makes it look weird. Look but don't touch approach.
How long will my suit survive these conditions?
At 100 degrees Kelvin, a couple of hours. We should get inside.
I am inside, Tom. I don't know whether Tom is now spelled as a name rather than, you know, the abbreviation of the AI. Right. So we're here to find what happened to... That's ugly. Don't do that. I know I'm being picky, but don't just throw in a loading screen with a long loading bar as you're walking down a panel. At least put a cutscene or something so you have it loading in the background. I mean, so far the game hasn't had to do very much. So I'm not really sure why it has that. The subtitles are too small. The whole idea is accessibility in gaming. You need to have... If you don't have subtitles, they have to be readable. Otherwise, I mean, not too big so they block out the entire screen. They've got to be big and just small text. And also, the subtitles are wrong. Well, okay, so this is where I think the gameplay should kick in, hopefully. Yeah. So far, invisible walls, loading screens. That's two of the pet peeves of mine. Alright, well, I've got my gun up. Okay. Oh, I think I'm being scanned.
The base has changed.
What do you mean?
The base was originally constructed as modules to withstand the seismic activity in and around Thera Macula. It appears the ground team have manipulated these modules.
Okay, I can pick these up. This must be a power cell for the door. Oh, okay.
The base was built initially by machines. I served as the
Hello,
mind
Tom.
of these operations. I arrived first on Europa in 2240. It costs a lot to send humans into space with the necessary life support, especially such a vast distance from
It
Earth.
sounds like Jeremy Irons almost,
So,
but it's not. But it sounds like him.
built this place.
I'm not sure yet, Jay, but you should be able to see it on the Xbox store. I can't see it being. I think it's probably a £16 game, probably at best. But let's have a. Right, so we know the crew's made up as 4. 3 dropships came down to the base, so I'm assuming that this is my gear, the 4th gear for me. Okay, so we have that compartment's open, that door's open, this door is locked. LT. Ah, right, so I'll suck the power from that door. Right trigger to. Right, left trigger sucks power, right trigger transfers power. Okay, so this is gonna, I think, yeah, so this sounds like this is how the puzzles are going to work. You're gonna have to find ways to power the doors to continue.
I wonder why the ground team has changed these rooms.
I have a hypothesis. These rooms are Turing tests.
Turing tests?
Turing tests are tests designed to tell humans and machines apart. Typically, problems only solvable by a human. A combination of logical and lateral thinking.
So, you can't complete these tests, Tom?
No. That is why I am glad you are here to help. We need to work together.
So, okay, so quick recap on what we know. We know the fact that the crew came down to this base on Europa. We've been working from cryostation because something's gone wrong. We've come down to the base, and apparently the base has been changed because it's modular base and it's been changed. So we need to work out what's happening, and apparently the AI thinks that the base has been set up into tests to tell the difference between AI and human, and Tom, the AI, is not able to complete these puzzles, so he's woken me up to do it instead. Morning, Darth. Nice to see you playing something other than Destiny. How's
They
Forza?
really have completely repurposed these rooms. I am quite impressed.
So, what were they used for before?
Most of them were used for storage, but they have converted them beyond recognition. Perhaps they ran out of things to do out here. The devil makes work for idle hands.
So the AI believes that the crew have changed the way the base works out. What's this? Oh, it's a switch. Okay. That's going to be interesting going forward. Yeah, I should grab that really. I'm not sure how long. I'm not even sure how long it's free for. Haha. Alright. Kind of get an idea how the puzzles are going to work now. Okay.
Do you know the ground team's location?
The crew are deeper inside the base, it seems.
They must be trying to survive. Can you find their precise location?
I'm afraid not. I am working to regain control. Though I once had complete control of this base, a lot has changed in the past 500 hours.
What's the range on this thing? Fair enough, Jax. Right, so Oh, okay, so doors with a power cell you can't take the power from. But, yeah, okay. So any door that has a physical power cell you can't take the power from. Anything that you power... Okay.
So if this base is managed by you, why can't you find the crew?
The base's communication array is malfunctioning.
Okay, that's a magnet. Oi! Okay. We seem to be missing a power cell. Why are we missing a power cell? Ah, okay. Okay, so we can also take... Oh, hello.
This doesn't add up.
What does not add up?
If there was an accident, surely they'd come to find me, not try to lock me out.
My instance is still resolving conflicts. I expect they have their reasons.
Oh, okay. Puzzles are getting to be a bit more fun. Right, again. So I need... Okay, so let's go... Suck power. Take switch. Switch. Send power. Suck power. Open door. Oh, I'm liking this so far.
My instance has just been updated.
Sorry?
I have two instances of my mind, two separate versions. A slave mind running on the satellite, and a master running here on the surface. When the communication was cut between the surface base and the satellite, the two instances of my mind were separated. So, during all this time, all of my knowledge divided into two separate branches. I continue to learn on the satellite, and I continue to learn on the surface. I am trying to merge the knowledge to create a timeline of what's happened here. But there are incongruities between these memories, conflicts.
Oh, I'm getting the sense this AI has gone a bit batshit crazy. So the AI controls the space station. It also controlled the base down here. But to do so, we had to split itself into two halves. So one half of the AI was running the space station, and a separate, almost copy of it, or shared version of it, was on the base. And now, after we've come down to the base, after whatever happened has happened, the AI on the space station, that's who we are talking to, so far we can assume, can't reconcile with the other half from the base. Right then, so this is getting tricky. Okay. Alright, move that switch. So if you take that, put that there, so we can come out of here, suck that out there, because you need two. Put that in the top one. Hello, Tom. Can't jump through the window. That's rubbish. So. Take the power there. And the power. Ah, crap. Okay. I like this kind of puzzles, so we need to put that switch into that position, which we can't do. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Can I jump through the window? No. I can't turn the switch from here. Oh, okay, I'll get it. I got it. I know. We take the power from there. So that keeps the door open. Yay! Good morning to everyone who's tuned in. This is the Turing Test on Xbox One. I am Sean, the Cockney Charmer from Twitter. Thank you for joining me on this Bank Holiday Monday stream, for those in the UK. Please do check out my profiles, links on my Twitter page, to my Twitter, my blog, the website I do reviews for movie, games and tech. And please check out the link to Gamertag, the Facebook group, all about positive gaming attitude. And we shall continue. I'm liking the puzzle side of this so far. It's not. It's almost Portal 2 in the fact that you have to. Okay. Glad this gun has a decent range. Okay, so far so good. I think we can consider that the tutorial section. Well, gun's gone away.
This is the command center. You can check on the crew status from here.
Ashiyama Industries. Okay, so it's not NASA. So that's the planet. Europa, the planet we're orbiting. That's the space station, Fortuna. That's where we woke up from cryostasis and were sent down. What is that? Thank you for the host, Jay. Thank you very much indeed. Right, Europa landing bay. Europa base modules. Europa's base is built beneath Europa's surface, buried in mucous ice. Its modular nature allows it to be reconstructed according to the mission needs at any time, so it's a base that can be changed, which we've seen. That's what the AI is. Ooh. Drilling platform. That's really hard to read, even for me 2020. Europa's drilling platform is the largest outside of Earth. At 40 metres high, it is one of the tallest machines on any moon. The drill is bored to a depth of over 4,000 kilometres, or 4 kilometres. We cut over 1,000 kilograms of material from deep underneath the surface. This level of extraction is made possible for utilising the Ashima. Oh, there's a new host button, is there? I've not seen that yet because I just used the app. That's handy. Fusion reactor. Okay. So it's not a science expedition or a colonisation. It's actually a drilling operation for Ashima Industries. And I'm guessing this is the crew. Ava Turing. Wow, that's me. Ava Turing Test, of course. Okay, Eva During was born in Germany. She's American. Date of birth is 22/11, April 26th. She's an engineer. And she's current objective is investigating a communications crisis. Why have you lost contact with the team? Ah, cool. Birthplace, Tokyo, Japan. Dr. Shuyu. We can see what she's working on. Synthesized DNA duplicates of sample 937. What the hell is 937? Current objective terminated. Outstanding task, keep calm. Is he dead? The AI seems to think so. Chris McLean, birthplace Canada. Current objective terminated. Outstanding task terminated. Daniel McLean. Current objective classified. Outstanding task classified. What have I just turned off? Oh shit. So you got... Right, so on McLean's one, pressing X has turned off his screen. Because apparently he's doing something classified. So we've got a little bio on these guys. Nothing suspect so far. It is quite hard to read if you can't zoom in or jump onto the table. This is my history. Losing her parents at a young age, or I can relate to that. Ava Turing was sent to military engineering school. Shortly after graduating, she enlisted in the US Navy and trained as a pilot. Due to her exemplary service record and willingness to leave Earth for extended periods of time, Turing was recruited by the ISA. On an explorating mission to Jupiter's Europa, Turing's role board of opportunities engineer and vehicle officer. So we can see different levels of the base. Okay. So we can pick things up. So let's headset. Alright, so the story's unfolding quite nicely. Alright, well I'm assuming that was... So every time we get a loaded screen like this, it must be a different chapter. I'm only allowed to stream the first 3 chapters because the game is out tomorrow to prevent any spoilers. Well, so far so good. I am in a bit of a streaming mood today. I might stream the Solus project after this. I've not tried that. With this. I'm loving a very, very English sci-fi. There's a very alien
What
theme
condition
to
should I
this.
expect to find the ground crew in?
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
Yeah. I'm not really trusting Tom. Let's get the power from there. And we somehow need a power from... here. Okay, so far so good. Puzzles are straightforward. Right, so we've just had the loading bar and now we had another mini look. That's not...
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
Oh, so far the puzzles have been very nicely straightforward. I'll take you from you. Okay. A bit further. So how is everyone doing today? Anyone up to anything fun other than watching me stream this? Wow, more mini loadings, that's ridiculous.
Okay, what are their chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable, small, artificial ecosystem a year ago, growing fruit and vegetables. It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
Right, 1, 2, 3. All through this door. It's down here. Always have a cheeky look around. Okay, so we have a panel here. So we've got a magnet there. Okay, we clearly have no power to the magnet. Where's the... Really? Okay. Oh, well, that doesn't help, does it? Right. Let's go see what's on the other side. Yeah, I've not got it on Blu-ray, but I have seen the digital version of it, and I thought it was okay. I mean, the graphic novel is still the best version of it, but it's not terrible. Be interesting to hear your thoughts on it. I mean, if you're looking for good Batman animation, also check out the Batman new animated series that went along with the reboot of their Justice League. So check out Batman and Son, Batman Bad Blood, because they're fun. 1 second. So I need you there. Oh, no, okay, hold on a second. That's lift control. Oh, really? I didn't see that one. Any good? That's annoying. if I take the power? Ah, son of a bitch. This is going to be really one of those really annoying flaky ones, isn't it? How much was the one with the figure, Joe? He's curious. Oh, Jay, I wish I had your luck with Scratch Husband. Alright, if I take the power from you, do not. There we go. And have we got the range for this one? We do. Da-da-da. Oh, come on. That can't be right. That's not good. You can't have loading screens every time you go from room to room after you have a massive loading screen for the chapter.
My purpose as the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA. I am the ISA's feet and hands.
Oh,
The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
So this is pretty much about just power transfer more than anything else. Right, we need something on. I can see what we've got to do. We've got to power this. This is the exit, so we need to power that. But what we really need to do is to find something that can sit on. Can I remove this as a power cell? No. See, that opens that door, and then this panel opens here. But we need something. Pressure plate to open that door. Wait a minute. It's not a switch. See? That panel opens that door so we can just get transferred to, but this is the exit then. Ta-da! Cunningly positioned blinds there. And then, oh, this is annoying. It's an Xbox One. You don't need, how can you not put enough of the level in the console's RAM just to... Ah. I thought it was about to crash there.
How does the ISA know you're gonna make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself. There is a simulation of this mission on Earth, running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
Okay, this is intriguing so far. So if I take you... Down to power cell. Let's try... That opens the door here. Why has that happened? So that's powering the door. Why are you not powering this door now? Why does it need two doors? Okay, two doors. So it wants me to keep the blinds open, but I can't do that and keep the door. Well, hello, my friend. I wonder, can I get... Not too bad, not too bad. Not... So I need one to power the door to get me back out. I can't take the power from there because it immediately shuts the door. So the power cells need to be... Haha! Oh, say haha. That can only be filled with portal energy. So... 2 blocks can feed that. Oh, you rubbish. Oh, I need that block, some bitch. Well, these blinds are open for a reason. That's how I suck the power back through. I can't do anything more here. I can't fight up there. That's really weird. So where is the other portal energy? I suppose energy I already took from there. Can I see? You can. Oh, this is going to be a bit tricky. So I need to get in here to get that orb to open that door to get out of this bloody room. So I can put one portal in there, but I need one power cell. I've only got power cells left. I need one power cell to power that door. Now I'm stuck. No, I'm being a gimweed. Why am I being a gimweed? Yes, I have been in Gimwood. Access. Don't do it. You don't need to load in every single particular puzzle. If you're doing that, you're not being optimized properly. You're useless.
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
Right, is it just me or are these loading screens a bit unnecessary for what they're actually loading?
Have you heard of the Turing Test, Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing Test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing Test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation, wouldn't you say?
So that's the exit, so we have to power up this bridge. So we need another power. Power dot or power cell. Let's get you out of there. And let's switch you with that one because my logic is right and sometimes it is. If I was to put how are you there? Jumpy down to here. Because I think with this gun. Yes. Yes, but let's all think in it. Lovely. And loading screen. This is ridiculous. We'll have to see. Hopefully a day one patch will address that because that needs to be.
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese.
Oh, that's mean. What's that? Right. Okay, so now we've got timers on doors. Interesting. Wow, that's a long one. See, that's just annoying. You can't go from a 30-second puzzle to a minute-long loading swirl.
In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
So, I mean, all that loading screen for what?
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Okay,
Do
so
not assume I could not do
lighting,
the
so
same.
we can block it. Okay. Okay, gun's gone down, so this will be the
This
end of
is
chapter
the crew's
2.
quarters. It looks abandoned.
Notice, I don't see the need for any cameras. Tom's presence everywhere is slightly oppressive. I understand the need for transparency, but why is he in the toilets? That's probably a good question. Don't touch. This is the 5th time. Okay. I do like the fact this how the story is told in between the puzzles, during the puzzles, but you get nice little moments of this, which is like a little pause. Oh wow. H. Me and Dan, age 24, and he's torn it in two. That can't be good. Pencils are spreading out. H. Another laptop. That's something from Tropical Island. KRW. So this is a nice touch. Get a bit of backstory on the crew. The music is beautiful. Okay, Jake, I should be still exploring. That's him and his brother. Looks like they're wearing some kind of NASA t-shirt. Clearly interested in space from a young age. That's the captain. Let's have a look at the good doctors. Now this is very neat and tidy. Rizazole tablets. What's your medication? Medical files. We've got DNA. Oh, this is clearly religious. What does that look like? A scanner? Camera? Now her bed is either she's very tidy and she cleared up before she disappeared, or she never slept in her bed. Dear Tom, knowing that you're always watching, I thought I'd write you a letter. Are you no longer reside in my mind? As you no longer reside in my mind, I've decided to transfer my thoughts to text. I want to do so in the form of a history lesson, a lesson that perhaps you find condescending, but slightly more for my sake than yours. Alan Turing is considered a father figure of computer science and artificial intelligence. Perhaps a lesser known part of his life was his contribution to the field of biology. Why do you suppose his interest lay in these two disparate fields? I assume it's because he believed the world to be logical and understandable. He was a mathematician. He seemed to believe that the great complexity of the universe could be explained with simple rules. 2 years before his suicide in 1952, Alan Turing developed something called reaction diffusing systems. Inside the academic world, this work is cited more than his work on computers. It can be generally formalised as one-line equation. I am no mathematician, however. In plain English, this equation describes things that wish to diffuse. However, also react with each other during the process. I am sure this sounds strange to you, or at the very least tangible to our lives here on Europa. What relevance does it have anything here? Reaction diffusing systems show how patterns are created. They show how the leopard got its spots and how the zebra got its stripes. But my real interest here is Turing's interest. That nature can be formalised, that we can understand the natural world in mathematical terms. Turing created a test to answer the question, can a machine impersonate a human? The intrigue behind that being, can the human mind be simulated by a machine? Why ask that question? To prove that the human mind is a machine. I'm not sure that is Turing's opinion, however, concerning consciousness. He states that, according to the most extreme form of this view, the only way by which one could be sure that machine thinks is to be the machine and to feel oneself thinking. One could then describe these feelings to the world, but of course no one would be justified in taking it notice. Likewise, according to this view, the only way to know that a man thinks is to be that particular man. Oh, this is getting deep. If the human mind exists within the physical world, it obeys the same rules of physics and chemistry as every other thing in the world. Therefore, like all nature, it is merely reactive. It is curious that nature would create, though, through the mechanics of determinism, creatures that believe they have free will. Conversely, I suppose we could conclude that we are all machines. We only came to this conclusion in a predetermined manner. We cannot claim credit for our discovery. It is just a product of nature's genius, not our own. A humbling idea, I think. Behaviourism. Maybe we are more similar than we think, Sarah. Wow. That does go very deep. So these are the captain's quarters, which we can't go in. See, I'm loving the story they've put around this. It's amazing. Another doctor. KRW. We keep seeing that. That's also written on the baseball bat. KRW. Van Gogh? Van Gogh? Probably not. The same medication the other doctor was taking. Oh. Yeah, the puppy. Alright, let's see what's inside his mind. That was a diary, his journal. March 6th, 2249. The whole team experienced nausea during a large electrical surge in Europa's atmosphere. I am concerned. This was not an instance of mass hysteria. Vital signs were affected. It caused a uniform surge in heart rate that was detected by all members of the crew. I am reporting to ISA. March 7th. I reported nausea to the ISA. They offered an explanation of electrical disturbance to our central nervous system. That is ludicrous. An electrical surge large enough to affect our nervous system would have done far more than made the team feel ill. I'm going to experiment with some shock therapy. Oh, that's just extreme. Right, safe. I've discovered that electronic fields disturbs the telemetry implants in a way I didn't expect. I have contacted ISA. Strangely, Tom was not comfortable with my attempts to disturb the implant. So the crew have implants now. March 9th. The ISA have reported back informing me that I am not to disturb the implants. They have also encouraged me not to discuss the further with the team. I'm assuming that's a swear word. I'm continuing to investigate. March 11th, 2 days later. I've been running some experiments outside of Tom's view. I can tell he knows this. He has been acting differently around me, like an offended child. I feel increasingly nauseous. These implants seem to have neural connectivity. Out-of-body experiences are more frequent now. March 16th, 5 days later. I've established a definite correlation. Against my knowledge, I've been implanted with a device that affects my mind. I use my opportunities in regular health checkups to investigate the crew. We all have them. Every single one of us is implanted with some mind-altering contraption. Tom has been encouraging the team to worry about my mental health. He requested that I retire away from the crew. Misinformation. March 26th, 10 days later. I cannot will myself to investigate this further. I grow tired quickly. I cannot think straight. I am not sure if the implant is affecting my thoughts anymore. I believe it is trying to subdue my mind. I think I'm going to attempt an excision. I'm going to remove this implant. April 4th. I'm typing with my left hand now. The incision went wrong. I have successfully removed the implant. Unfortunately, I lost my hand in the operation. Tom is very angry. The crew refused to talk to me. Apparently, I'm a bad influence. Sarah patched me up. Wow, this story's deep. April 5th. I wonder if the nature of the organism and its disturbance of my DNA caused my awakening from Tom's influence. If so, that will make for a worrying revelation. Perhaps this organism is not too friendly. April 6th. Dan informed me ISA have called for my termination. My messianic experiment proves I'm a danger to the mission. Unfortunately, he chose not to lock me in the brig. I'm going to investigate this implant further. I have to hide my work. The team are becoming increasingly aggressive. They seem to oppose my work to understand the implant. It does not help that Tom is encouraging them to distrust me. April 7th. I've discovered the nature of the implant. It is a complex computer. It interfaces with the human mind directly. It seems to condition the mind through Pavlovian and instrumental conditioning, eliciting feelings of euphoria when the wearer is obedient and dysphoria when they are disobedient. It also has the effect of suppressing impulses to the frontal lobe, presumably to lower free will. It seems to interface crudely with motor neuron cells through the cerebellum. It is my hypothesis that the crew is controlled by this implant. That is their strong aversion to helping me. I need a method of suppressing its impact. Perhaps a drug. Rizolol. Aha. Maybe an antidepressant to minimise the conditioning effects, combined with a strong electromagnetic field. I could use one of the industrial electromagnets from the construction robots. April 8th. I have managed to get Chris on my side. He has agreed to test some medical procedures with me in private. It will be more difficult one-handed, but I must persevere. I'm hoping to keep this out of the eyes of Tom, although I have a feeling he will still be listening. Wow, we're certainly learning a lot more about the crew now. So one crew suspects that they've all been implanted with a mind-controlling device, and he clearly broke out of it. Now, wonder what Tom, the AI, was thinking about all this. Oh. Winning ring. Oh, she took it off. Why would she take off a winning ring? Maybe. Motion sickness relief. That's the third person with a tablet of these pills that might subdue the effects of the implant. I wonder if they all were taken. A day. An email. Hi Matthew, we've been studying organism 119. Please find a text. Scanning electron microscope image which reports to show pilus formation. We hypothesize that this is a stress response due to high levels of radiation. We plan to infect a human cell with organism 119 and perform irradiation experiments with flow symmetry. Would this be appropriate? It would be great if you could get the department to look at the same image. So they found some kind of organism on the moon and testing it. It was good to see this image, yet more complex life in Europa. Well, they found an organism that seems to be able to repair DNA from radiation damage, but talking with probably Earth, I'd imagine, they're struggling to work out how that's possible. And this is all outside the puzzle solving that you're doing, which is just to find the crew. Oh wow. The plants are clearly... We've finished sequencing it. Data attaches a virus unlike any we've ever seen. Maybe we found a cure for... Nah, I can't read that. From biological... Wow, they think they found something that this organism can not only repair DNA, but increase the lifespan. Possibly immortality. And the crew would start testing it on themselves. So we have the implants, possibly driving one crew member. Nuts. We have the science that have discovered an organism that might be giving them immortality. Wow, it's getting all batshit crazy. Okay, that's the first two chapters. This is the final chapter. We're allowed to stream before ahead of its release tomorrow. How are you guys finding it so far, those who are watching? Intriguing, interesting, other than the annoying loading screens?
These people should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe. Since mankind first entered space, the debate has raged over the value of manned space travel. There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines. It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
Get. No. Put that there so I can shoot you. Take you out. Crap. The puzzles are clever. I mean, they're not cheap or awkward, it's just a bit of lateral thinking, but... And the story around it is just absolutely engrossing. However... Ah, bastard. I think that's the only way to get this panel up is to kick the power cell onto it. Don't you dare. Because I need that in here to power this. So I can shoot that. Now I need to take that off. So I... Wait, why didn't I open? It was open. Why wasn't the door open? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. So this panel overrides both doors. So it opens both doors. Why is that now suddenly closed? And this. Right. Alright, you have it. So, pressure off the plate. That door opens. What, I've got to kick it from here? Oh, okay then. Okay then. Okay then. We'll do this a stupid way then. Oh, you suck. The music is really relaxing. It's such a beautiful piece of piano music. No. Need to find the right angle to boot it onto the panel. Going back to my rugby days of grubber kicking. Oh, we can get a distance. I must admit, I am enjoying it. I mean, there are niggles. I mean, the whole loading screen that we saw in Chapter 2 from going from room to room was just silly. Come on. I have to do here because if I try to kick it onto the plate from here, that door closes and I need to be here in order to do it. But the stairs have been an absolute... Because the only way to kick it is to kind of run into it and send it flying. And it's just hitting the cable. That's just me. Whoever designed this bit clearly doesn't like football. What do you reckon? Nope. Yeah, it was all right doing it from down here. So far, the puzzles, I mean, this is the third chapter. I think there's about 7 chapters. I love the way it's telling the story outside of the puzzles. The puzzles are just for pure progress. No! Oh! This is worse than playing freaking Rocket League. Here's one way to spend a bank holiday Monday. That totally would have made it. Also, the cable doesn't really help. Bank on your Monday, and I'm spending it kicking a box across the floor. Still, it's less annoying than trying to play FIFA. Son of bitch. So, what's everyone's plans for the rest of the day? Anyone else streaming later? Anyone else playing games? Anyone else enjoying Deus Ex Mankind Divided, which is fucking awesome, by the way? Nope. I've lost that sweet spot I had before. Deus Ex is so awesome. I think about halfway through, I've reached the point where he's warned me if I continue, then any side missions I haven't completed will be voided. But the only 2 side missions I've got to complete are in progress, and they're main story ones. So I'm not sure how that kind of works. Yeah, No Man's Sky. I've hit the brick wall with No Man's Sky. The only thing left for me to do is to improve my ship, but I don't really have any need to do that. So I'm tempted just to go to the centre of the universe, just to see what's there, get it finished. I think I've got 6 Atlas Stones, which means that you can't really avoid it now, but people talk you need at least 10 when you get to the centre of the universe. So I might just do that. I might just hop on board and then just go from Atlas Station to Atlas Station. And literally just warping from... Yeah, I've started it's... Oh, come on. I mean, the problem is that for me, I got hit with a pre-order bug, so I was trapped in a system that had a lot of minerals. So I've maxed out my exosuit. I've got all the slots there, and all the upgrades are the best I can have. I've got a 24-slot multi-tool, which is completely badass now. And I've got a 33-slot ship, and the only need to go... so far, the space combat hasn't made me need to... I've given it the best engines and the best weapons systems that I can for it, but I'm not. Every time I get scanned by pirates, I'm only encountering 2 to 3 ships, and they don't last more than half a second against my ship. So what I might do, I might just have finished streaming this, and then I might actually just stream for the rest of the day, just making it to the centre of the universe. Ha! First time. Well. Oh, twirly loading screen.
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter oscillates between approximately 32 and 53 light minutes. It takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa. Due to that distance, teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellite. That is when the communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
Jax, I'm streaming till I finish this chapter, and
So,
then I will
why
be
can't
stopping.
you solve these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge
I'm
on
not sure how long
inefficient
this
and ethically
actually lasts for.
suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I'm only permitted to take actions in response to a set of constraints.
What do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
No, some bitch. Oh, please. Yes, please. Please, please, please. Please, 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 please. So need to give Firefighter a go, and you're the best Spartan I know for the job. Ah, some bitch. Wait. Hold on, Chief. How can I bring another power cell up here? That's made no difference whatsoever then. Oh man, it's a 3D bloody chess. Right, so... Yeah, I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. Yeah, but it's kind of still fun though. Let's get the old brain juices going with a bit of thinking. Oh, thanks, Jax. Let me get... Well, the thing is that I know you're good at puzzles, so you probably already worked that in your head. The trick is knowing when to put the physical power cell so you can take the balls of light. This swirly loading is really bugging me. So far, it's the only thing that's annoying me greatly about this game.
Why does a lack of creativity stop you solving these tests?
Well, I contend that problem solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
I don't see how problem solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved. It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I simply had never thought to throw a box through a window. That is creativity, thinking outside of the box.
Ah, that's clever. Well, then this game would be perfect for you, Jax. If it wasn't the annoying loading bits.
Can a computer ever be creative?
They can. But a computer's method of creativity is to try everything until something works. Think of nature. People consider nature creative. The process of evolution by natural selection. It perhaps started with one organism. From there, it essentially tried to create every organism.
Beam light knocks off the block. Oh.
Those organisms that did not survive perished. So, nature's creative force is to try every conceivable idea. Those ideas that work survive.
Okay, so why aren't you permitted to emulate that process?
Because the solutions that a biological process creates are not always good solutions. As we see, nature is morally ambivalent. It will happily create morally suboptimal ideas to fulfill its creative mandate. We see this in parasitic worms, viruses, and pathogens.
Son of a bitch. Okay. It's a freaking conveyor belt. Oh, that's just naughty. Alright, so. Okay. Yeah, what's this switch? What's this switch being a dick? There. We'll have to see if a patch comes out that addresses that bonus.
If you weren't restricted, do you think you could be creative?
As creative as a human? Certainly. You believe yourself to be a creative. But in mathematical terms, creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
I have discerned that creativity is divergent thinking. Creating an organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts and moderate them. So, I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a biological process. Whether that is the process of evolution or a computing process.
sec. Thank you, Joe. Ah, okay, so, right, gotcha. Right, so you can carry 2 at a time. Strange that the game never tells you that. You son of a bitch. So, just a question for those who are watching: would anyone be actually interested in seeing me trying to get to the Centenniverse on No Man's Sky? Fuck off. What's up here? Looting. Hold on a second, have we just... Isn't this where we were before? Bastard. The hell? Ah, okay. Ah, son of a bitch, I need 2. Anyone else? Other than Joe? I don't mind doing it. I mean, I can always fire up and... I need a green one to get that second door open for me. Oh. So that's why you're there. Thank you very much. So what happens when we shoot it with the green? we go. And we lost our energy ball. And we have another loading twirly. I'm loving the music. I'm loving the story behind it. I'm just finding the loading is not... Is this the number of screens I have to fill up? Wow, we've done quite a few.
Okay, so you could solve these tests, but in a terrible fashion. Can you think of a solution to this one?
Chop off your arm and leave it on the button. That way the door will stay open.
Yeah, that's not a great solution.
You threw the box through the window. Perhaps we could throw you through the window.
Actually, Tom, I think I'm okay for help.
Right you are.
That's actually a really good example of computer logic, isn't it? Why are you moving there? What's the point of you moving? Okay. Wow, I don't know why it has to load in every single puzzle room.
Can I have an update on the crew?
I have not managed to track them down.
It will have been 6 years since I've seen them. Or anyone, actually.
They have locked all the doors. I would not expect a warm reception.
Well, at least they're expecting us. Well. But the green's not enough. How are the doors? Oh, I see. So each chapter has a certain amount of rooms. So this is the final room of chapter. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie.
So far, I have to admit, I'm enjoying the story. I'm enjoying the
so what was
puzzles.
the need to send us here?
When the ISA discovered life on Europa, they deemed a ground crew necessary. The advantage of human field workers is that they can adapt to new knowledge more effectively. I, apparently, was not cutting the mustard. It is the Chinese room problem. A computer may be able to interact with new knowledge, but it does not know the value of that knowledge.
I'm loving the story. Okay. Oh, no, I see it. I see it. Aha. Okay. So how do we get lovely jubbly? I'll move it down because I'm sensing. Oh, you son of a. Ah. Ha!
I've started to collate information from my local instance. It seems the crew intentionally cut communication
this is the
with the
final one.
satellite.
Why?
It appears we had a disagreement.
Wow, can't jump for shit, this girl. No way, come on. on. Right, people, this is where the stream will end because I can't stream anything beyond chapter 3. I could, because the embargo's lifted, but don't want to spoil the story as the game releases tomorrow. So, that has been a Turing Test on Xbox One. It releases tomorrow. It's a very Portal-esque puzzle game where the puzzles are very straightforward and very... They're not mean. They're not... they're challenging, but not painful. It's got an absolutely superb story that is told to you via Tom the AI as you uncover what's happening to the crew, but also by looking into the crew's personal files in their quarters really expands the story quite a bit. But thank you for watching. I'll do this next bit and I'll stop after this.
This confirms my fears. The crew have made intentional breaches of my security. The crew have attempted to compromise my systems.
What does this mean?
They don't want to be found. They are hiding.
From who?
Us.
Ooh. Schematic for Tom's mobile unit. That's on the space station. They seem to be very paranoid about Tom watching what they're doing. Hansel and Gretel. That's interesting. Book to have randomly. But that is it. That is where the stream will end because the next part is chapter 4. So thank you for watching. I do appreciate it very much. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your bank holiday. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you have, please hit that follow button. I stream games across PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So until next time, which I'm not sure when it will be, thank you for watching. Have a great start. Have a great week. Those in the UK enjoying bank holiday, have a fun one. Enjoy gaming. So until later, thank you for watching. Goodbye.